A leafy suburb on a quiet weekday morning. Could this be Jazz moonlighting as a courier?
Are you expecting a parcel today at all?
No, unless my wife's ordered something.
I've only got a postcode on it, which is really annoying me, so I have to knock on all the doors.
Looks like he's trying to deliver a package.
Mr. Ahmed?
No, Manfred, you need.
How do you spell McCartney? Is that J-E-A-N?
Unfortunately, he's having trouble reading the address label.
Oh, no, yeah, it's not this place. Yeah, sorry, mate, I'll try another one. Is anyone else who may live in the house? All right, no worries, it's one of these. Thank you. Well, have a nice day.
This is robbing the hood. A little later in the day, Polly and Jess arrive in a taxi. They look like they've just come back from an exotic holiday.
We'll be right back.
The tanned hustlers jump out of the cab and head towards a nearby house.
I'll ring the doorbell. Hi there, sorry to disturb you.
We're staying with Kieran round the corner. We've just come back off holiday, he's not in. And he was meant to pay for our cab for us because we've only got Thai bar on us right now. So he's just told us to go and knock on a neighbour's door to see if
We could borrow some money, and then he's coming back in 20 minutes.
And we're really stuck, and the driver's getting a little bit
Mad.
at us
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
He does look like the miserable type.
Is there any way you could help us out? It's 30 quid for the taxi, and Kieran will be back in 20 minutes.
He'll be
and he'll
back
come
so
straight
soon.
round.
So the girls are staying with a friend who was going to pay for their taxi, but he isn't in. Will this neighbour help them out of this sticky situation?
And then he's
Who is it? Kieran.
Kieran from
round the corner.
116.
I don't know if I've got 30 quid on it, so I'll see what I've got back.
Yeah, that'd be
So
great.
we've got,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
The Mark goes inside to see how much cash she has in the house.
I've only got a fiver. Is that any good to you?
£5. That won't cover much of a taxi ride.
Maybe.
Fiver.
Could I try that one, see if he'll maybe kind of lay off a little bit? That's great. I mean, it's 30. Let's see what he does.
But the hustlers take what they can get.
Thank you very much.
Just
Thank you.
tell him.
Got a fiver for you, sir. And let's go.
Their next mark is just a quick drive round the corner.
Let's go to the next house.
Next one, please, Paul.
Next one
It
now,
may take
Paul.
a bit longer than we thought.
This scam only works because the girls were able to give the name of a real neighbour. So how exactly did they do that? It was thanks to Jazz and his little fishing expedition this morning.
Hey, let me check.
He just needed the first name of someone living on the street and their house number.
This place. Yeah, sorry, mate, I'll try another one.
Once he'd established the information, he walked around the corner and passed the details on to the rest of the hustlers waiting in the cab.
Right, is this Kieran? Yeah, Gene. His name's Johnny. All right, cool,
Thanks.
good luck.
It took just a few names from each street to be able to knock on as many doors in the area as possible. Who could possibly say no to these damsels in distress?
Hiya, sorry to bother you.
Where did you stay?
Number 9.
Number 9 with
yeah,
Johnny.
just down there.
And he's just called up and just said just to go around one of his neighbours.
You just came for the airport.
Yeah. And we've got
We've
no
only
money. We've only got Thai
He was
bar.
meant to pay for
I
us.
haven't even been to the hole in the wall. 2 quid or something's all I've got.
2 quid.
No. We owe him 30.
That's what I said, I've got a quid.
This guy goes to check if he's got any cash in the car.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
No, okay.
Oh no. Could I maybe take the £2 and bring it round to you later?
2 quid.
2 quid. That'll barely buy the cabbie a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Thank you anyway.
Each hit only takes a couple of minutes, and in a morning's hustling, the figures soon add up. Some of the hustlers' marks are a little more generous.
Oh,
Hiya, sorry to
sorry.
interrupt your day.
Staying at 109 with Karen just round
Derek,
the corner
yeah.
and Derek. We've just come back from Thailand. They were meant to pay for our cab for us because we've only got bar.
Can we borrow it? Is that all right? Oh, you are
thank
a superstar.
you. Woo.
Oh.
We're coming now. At 30.
Sorry, just
Thank you so
bit
much.
grumpy.
Oh, thank you for bringing the change.
Thank
you
in
so
10
much.
minutes. Oh, thank you.
The mark actually hands over £40, even though the hustlers only asked for 30. Now that's more like it. It's back to the cab and onwards.
Yeah, then.
Good.
Don't forget the meter's on, so...
as if they'd their holiday hats on. They was going to stay with Karen next door. Taxis involved, obviously, as well. I know, to my wife wouldn't have done it. I just trust everybody. I think they asked for 30, and me being I'm 40.
This is a scam that happened to a friend of ours who knew nothing about it until their neighbour came looking for their money. It really illustrates the power of a name and why you should be careful who you give your name to.
It's very simple to protect yourself from this type of scam. Never give money to anyone who shows up on your doorstep, no matter what kind of story they give you. Just send them on their way and close the door.